So what'd you do?
Absolutely nothing.
Dog, congratulations.
Like, we literally just laid around, watched TV. I got on my bike yesterday. I got on my bike today. It's about it. Like, nothing. That's all the exercise I got. We didn't do very much.
So all weekend, nothing.
Nothing. I mean, it's still COVID. I'm not. Can you imagine getting COVID now? Like right before everybody starts getting people are already starting to get vaccinated. Can you imagine? Like now's
like
when you
Sharon
get COVID.
Osbourne. Sharon Osbourne just got it.
Did she?
Yeah, she just got it. So
I didn't see that. Oh God.
Yeah. But okay, so all day yesterday, I only did one thing really.
Okay, what's the one thing?
I played around in my studio and then I watched Cobra Kai from beginning to end. So the whole season, and so I binged it in one day. And
you binged season 3 or you started season 1?
Well, it's season 3 because I've been caught up 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
But so I watched the first 5 episodes, and then Brandon came up and he wanted to watch. So I went back to 1 and watched the first 5 again, and then finished it out last night at about midnight. So it's like a sense of accomplishment.
Binging a TV show is your sense of accomplishment?
It feels that way. Doesn't it feel good when you're done with a whole season? It's like I did something today. I binged the whole thing. I didn't fall asleep. I paid attention to the whole thing. I enjoyed the whole thing. It was really good. I even followed people on Twitter talking about it. I feel like because I went back and watched the first 5, so in case I missed something, I got to see it again. And I don't think I really missed anything, but it was a great show. They did such a good job with the show.
It's the weirdest thing that, like, we live at a time that, little tiny things that make you feel like you accomplished something. Like, I have a friend, I'm like, what did you do yesterday? She's like, I cleaned out my kitchen drawer. I'm like, okay. She's like, no, you don't understand. I've been wanting to do that for months and I finally did it. And I feel like, score. Like, that's huge. I cleaned it all out. I threw out a bunch of stuff. Like, it's a big deal. It's like, it's so weird that we live in a time that the littlest, tiniest thing becomes a huge accomplishment because, like, nothing has any value anymore. So if you binge watch a show that everybody's talking about,
right,
and you're kind of on it, you've accomplished something.
I don't feel like I'm left out of the conversation because there's a lot of people talking about it this weekend. Because I think that's what everybody did. But to binge watch 10 episodes back to back.
You putting that on your resume?
I should, because I did half of it and then rewatched the first half and did the whole thing. Just back to back.
Can you imagine, like, if that is actually like a resume contribution now? Like, there's a section for what you binge watched and how long it took you. Like Stranger Things. Did you watch all 3 seasons, one season at a time? Queen's Gambit. How long did it take you to watch that? I feel like that would be a criteria now. It's like, I met this guy. I think I kind of like him, but it took him like a week to watch Cobra Kai, and I don't know if I wanted to date him.
You can't be a real fan if it took you a whole week because you have to do one after another. That's the thing about Baby Yoda Show, because Baby Yoda Show came out every Friday on Disney Plus. So you couldn't binge watch Baby Yoda Show in one day. You had to wait, the whole 8-9 weeks, whatever it was. So I'm glad Cobra Kai did what it did, but I ran through it in one day. So now I have no more Cobra Kai until 2022.
Well, now what will you do with your time?
I don't know.
Well, you're going to have to talk to your family now.
No, I didn't know. I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to enjoy more Cobra Kai. They need to come out with it 4 seasons in a row at a time. This 1 year waiting thing, it's too much.
I had the same experience. I watched the Christine Applegate Dead to Me, and I loved it. But the minute it was over, I was like, oh, it's going to be like a year before there's another season. I hate that. Like, when stuff used to come out on a weekly basis, it felt more satisfying. Now when you can binge something and watch it on your own time, there's 2 problems with it. One is, like, once you spin through, that's it. It's over for a year. And it's like, oh, that sucks because it's going to be a while before you see those characters again or hear from them again.
Mhm.
But it also sucks because other people aren't watching it at the same rate you are. So you can't really talk to people about it. They'd be like, "No, don't tell me. I'm only on episode 2 of Cobra Kai. Don't tell me." It's like, really? You didn't watch the whole thing yet?
I only really stopped it to pee. So you stop it between episodes just to pee, and then you come back and you start it again
Right.
on the next episode. So it was relentless Cobra Kai, just back to back to back, and none of them were bad. I do feel a sense of accomplishment
And sadness that it's over.
and sadness, yeah, because now, I mean, the show's not that in depth. I'm pretty sure you don't have to write it. You can just put the people that are in the show just in front of a camera and just let them do whatever they want. I'll watch it.
Right.
I don't want to wait a year to watch what happens next. You don't have to write it. Just roll the cameras.
You don't even have anybody to talk to about it though. Like that's the thing. Like you watch a show you really love, you need someone to call and be like, "Oh, what did you think?" or "Oh my God." Do you know what I mean? I think that's the only downside is like you seem to watch stuff in a bubble. Like you watch stuff that nobody else is interested in.
While it's funny how they can take a movie and make it relevant in 2022 or 2021 and make how many 20-some episodes they've made already just off of this one movie.
But you know what? But it's not as fun. Like, because I remember like when The Walking Dead was on, every Monday I had these girls that I would like always get on the phone with. We'd be like, "Oh my God, we got to talk about The Walking Dead last night. Like, what happened? What do you think of this? What do you think this means?" And we would like analyze the entire thing on Monday before anything else could possibly happen. That just doesn't really happen anymore because people don't watch the same shows. And there's like, that's what I'm saying. Like, who do you have to actually, I could care less about Cobra Kai. I have a vagina. Like, I do not care. I didn't watch any of it. I don't know anybody who's watched it except for you. You know, your taste in television is a little questionable to begin with. So if you like something, I know it's not going to be great, you know? So I just think not having somebody to talk to about it makes it kind of like, it's makes it not interesting.
Yeah, but like Mandalorian, everybody was into that. You could see social media blowing up about it. Same thing with Cobra Kai. Everybody's talking about it.
Yeah, but did you get on any kind of postings on Twitter and like? So
no.
what's the point then? What do you, if you're not going to have a conversation about it?
I don't know.
What do you care?
I just want more. Can I just have more?
If you're not going to tweet about it or have a conversation with somebody on Instagram or like Instagram story, like screen cap a scene that you love and make some joke about it, like what is the point? If you're not going to take what you're watching and put it on social media, I don't understand the point of watching it.
I did post one thing because people were Club Johnny or Club Daniel. Which one were you? And I was Club Johnny. So I had to get online and say that I'm a Johnny fan.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
It's like the Backstreet Boys. You have to pick one. So you have to pick either Johnny or Daniel and then pick a side.
Right.
So I picked the bad guy.
That's how you spent your day.
Right.